Well, hey everyone, how's it going? My name's Shani and I'm a part-time reseller. And today is Wednesday. It is August the 6th. It is my mom's birthday. I need to give her a call. I have 6 items going out. I'm so happy. I made my goal of 5 items yesterday. I did not do a video last night. It is actually Wednesday morning. I am off work today. So last night I was like, I'm gonna give myself a break and just do a video in the morning. So I'm gonna do a video now and then hopefully I sell a few more items and you'll see me again tonight. Today's kind of a big day. It's like the one day off a week where you know you gotta take care of a bunch of stuff. So it's kind of how my day is. But I have 2 eBay, 2 Poshmark, and 2 Etsy sales. I'm super stoked that I made an Etsy sale, 2 Etsy sales. So I'm just gonna get started here. I think it's supposed to be another hot day here in Missouri. Yesterday it got pretty warm. We went through like a cool, it was much more cooler than it had been. But yesterday was back, kind of felt hot again. I'm just kind of looking and seeing what I got here. Okay, I'm gonna show you my eBay sales first. Oh, I'm gonna have to get one over there. But, okay, this sold this morning. So I already actually have a sale for this morning. I posted this last night and let me see if my ring light will help. It's kind of, sorry, it's already in the paper that I'm going to ship it in. This is at Planet Hollywood. It is a Walt Disney World resort, and it is a pin, a lapel or hat pin. So my last jewelry lot I bought off of that local girl that I've been buying from, I paid $130 for this massive box of jewelry. I'm actually buying another lot from her today for $100. But there were so many pins, lapel pins, button pins. I think this is the box. So I have tried to start, you see all that? These are the ones I have not went through yet. I have tried to start going through the box, but I've been separating, like this is like Americana. So I've been trying to separate them. But there were pins, I was like, I think I can post these individually. So there were 3 Planet Hollywood ones I found for Walt Disney World. I just posted them at $7 each. I had a watcher first thing this morning. I sent a 10% off discount and they accepted. So they bought this one pin for $6.30. My net profit is $4.39. I do not break down my cost of goods per each piece of jewelry. It's just, there's just no way I could. There's so much jewelry and I'm just doing so many different things with it. I'm selling pieces individually. I've started putting them in jars for my flea market booth. There's just so many different things I'm doing. So on my spreadsheet, I put in my lots that I buy as a cost to me. And then any jewelry that sells individually, I'm putting it on its own line item. So my net profit is $4.39 on this. I did donate 63 cents to my charity. So that was nice. It's the only charity one I have today, but that's okay. Hopefully at the end of the month, it'll make a difference. Okay. This is just like a little 9x6 poly mailer. So there's that. Let me grab this other eBay one that's over here. I didn't realize sorry, I'm sure you get all kinds of angles of me that I don't want you to see, but that's okay. Oh, okay. This, when you have something on your list for so long and when it finally sells, you're like, I would have taken $5 for this thing. I was so happy to see this go. This is a vintage Corée, I think is how you say it. Career merino wool red blazer. I estimated it was a size extra large, extra large, because it did not have a tag. It's a red blazer. It would be so cool for like Valentine's Day. And I have stopped. Okay, I'm not gonna say I've totally stopped picking up vintage blazers, but I would not pick this up again. It is so old. I've had it for, I don't know how long I've had it, probably 2 years. It's been on multiple huge sale discounts and it never has sold. But then someone came along yesterday and purchased it for $12.99, which is what I had finally brought the price down to. And since it's merino wool, it like has all the fuzzies in the world on it, which is a little annoying, but so I would not purchase this again. $12.99. My net profit for this year is $9.40. I have already claimed what I have in it. I'm pretty sure I either got this at the bins or I got it in a bag sale. I'm pretty sure I got it in a bag sale. But because at the time, I don't think I was really going to the bins over in Rogers yet when I got this. So yeah, I'm just really working on all this. You know how wool kind of gets every single little fuzzy. I know some people like to wear it, but because it gets a bunch of fuzzies, I don't know that I've ever worn a wool blazer before because of that reason. But I also have a dog in my house. And okay, so there's that side. Now I'm going to work on the other side. This is, yeah, I would not buy this again. I just wouldn't. I would not. This has been in my vintage bin for so long. I actually want to get rid of I've started hanging vintage clothes up, but there are some things I still put into the bin, and I don't know why it has so much fuzzies on it, because it's been in a bin. But I want to get all of it hung up from now on, and so I'm going to start working on that as well too. I've got so much to do, but I've talked a little bit about it in my last few videos, just about my space kind of being a little overwhelming lately. And I don't know if I said it, but my goal is to post 5 to 10 items a day. That's my goal. I have probably hit that in the last couple months, probably, I would say 50% of the time I hit that. You know, like yesterday I was posting pins and that was so fast. And some resellers wouldn't even waste their time on pins. But you know, I posted 11 pins in a matter of like an hour. And then I sold one that fast. I was like, you know, I feel like it was worth my time. Super fast to get listed. Especially kind of still being new on the little card. Okay, I'm wearing down. I think I'm about done with this, but it's one of those things. It's like it's catching all kinds of little fuzzies, and I don't want them to like open it and see a bunch of fuzzies, you know what I mean? Okay, guys, I about got it. I about got it. I about got it. Okay, all of a sudden I see something on it. Oh, it's just like dust. Which is so weird because it was in my bin. Okay. Well, what I'm gonna do, well, hold on. I'm telling you, I'm like, what? Why does it keep getting fuzzies? Okay. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna fold it and be done with it. At some point, you just gotta be done with it. Okay, so it's a red blazer. I think it's very nice. It would be very good for Valentine's, like I said. Or some people just really look good in red. My mother has always looked exceptional in red, but she has black hair. And I wish I would have had black hair, but she has this beautiful, beautiful black hair that none of her kids got. We all got my dad's brown. Just brown hair. But, all right. I do dye mine a little bit darker, but I kind of have to nowadays. Okay, we're winding down. Thank you for having patience with that. I'm throwing stuff. It's like these things run out so fast when you're working on something like this. I'm just kind of giving it final rub down here. Just because it's like all about presentation, right? Okay, here we go. I am sending this in shipping paper. It's gonna go in an 18 by 18 poly mailer that I had here. There it is. And my net profit is $9.40 this year. $9.40. So only 2 eBay sales, that's okay. Those Etsy and Poshmark sales were helpful, that's for sure. I have been doing a little bit better on Poshmark lately, but you'll see these sales probably really aren't anything to brag about, but a sale is a sale. So there that is. And my label is over there. Now, I probably could fit this in a 12 by 15. I wasn't sure. It looked pretty thick, so I went ahead and just did one of these. So this is actually an 18 by 18. So these are definitely more expensive to purchase. Yeah, I knew there was a hole in it. They're a little more expensive to purchase. I like them because you can send coats, you can send pillows that are bulky, you can send big items in these, and it really helps on your shipping cost. So I had a little hole that I wanted to cover. Here's another little one. I don't know what I did with this, but apparently I punctured it somehow. Okay, so I'll get the label on that and it'll go out the door today. Thank goodness for that sale. I love selling all your older items. Okay, let's see what else I got. So those were my 2 eBay sales. Let's go on to my Poshmark sales. And this is gonna be an Odd Molly women's rib jersey top, lace neckline, black, size small, Anthropologie. So Odd Molly is an Anthropologie brand. I had never heard of it until I found this, and I got it, I think, at a bag sale. It is an old inventory item that I got last year. I may have got this at the bins too when my sister and I went, which my cost of goods there when we went in November was 92 cents each. And I either got that there or I got it at in one of my bag sales. But I just happened to see the brand, and I was like, or I saw the tag and I was like, it just looked like something I needed to look up. And the more you resell, you do kind of get, people call it their spidey sense of, I better look this up. So I looked it up, and comps were like, it's not like I don't feel like it's a well-known brand. Maybe some of you that are Anthropologie lovers or followers, you know about this brand, but I did not. So it was new to me. I posted this for, well, I think I posted it initially for more, but it sold for $16 on Poshmark. My net profit is $12.80. And since it is a Poshmark sale, it is going out in a padded flat rate envelope, which I need to order because I have 1 or 2 left. The same with the Tyvek mailers too. So happy to get this off of my wall and out the door for sure. And I mean, it's super light. You know, I will say the one thing about Poshmark is sometimes it really stinks to pay that 20% off fee, but you always know what it's gonna be. You know what I mean? Like, no surprises, I guess. Okay, so this was an old item. I did look this up. I got this at the bins in November. So I know my cost of goods was 92 cents. I initially posted this for $15.99. And it is a Banana Republic chambray type tunic dress. I'm sorry, one of my neighbors just started mowing. I hope you don't hear that a lot. It is a size medium. So when I got an offer of $10. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me right now? I might have to shut my garage door. Yep. Okay, guys, he's literally gonna mow across the street, so well. Yeah, let me shut my garage door. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I saw who it was and I was like, oh, he mows our neighbor's yard. Okay, this is gonna be good. Sorry about that. Most people would edit it out. Here's the deal. My editing software was not working well. So I got rid of it because I'm like, I'm not gonna pay for something that I'm struggling with, I can't use. I have not had the time to find an amazing editing software. If you have one, I know I've asked some of you, please let me know what it is. And when I get time, I will try to start editing more of my videos, because I do have plans for certain videos that I would like to do that would take some editing, but Okay, so this listed for $15.99. I received an offer yesterday on Poshmark for $10. Every once in a while, you just have to ask yourself, is the $5 something I'm willing to die on a hill for? And it wasn't for me, because I knew, I looked, I had 92 cents into this, and it was a last year's item, and I decided just to let it go. So I'm letting it go. So I let it go for $10, and my net profit was $7.05. It is going out in this Tyvek priority mailer, just because I wanted to have room. I wanted to make sure I had room. So, okay. So not, you know, not too shabby, $7.05. So technically, if you took away that 92 cents, I net profited $6 and something. So there's that. I'm having to respond to someone real fast. All right, and then my two Etsy sales. Dun, 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 dun. I was so happy about this. I don't think one of them, it's good to always make sure like your cross-lister tool is deleting things the way it's supposed to. Yeah, like this one has not recognized that this has sold. So I'm gonna have to mark it as sold on Etsy, and then it will start delisting off of my other platforms. But this is another thing of jewelry, and one of those jewelry lots I buy. It's going out in another one of those 9x6 polys. These were so pretty. These little things, I think I got for free. I got quite a few of these, and I thought, you know what, that would be good to ship jewelry out that I don't want scratched or something. But this is a beautiful pair of vintage Monet, I think it's cabochon, is that how you say that? Cabochon. Faceted rhinestone clip-on earrings, 1-inch signed. Aren't they beautiful? I'm sorry, I already have them packaged in the, they are so pretty. And then here's their little clip-ons. They are signed on the bottoms of them. And I am just shipping this out in a little box. So these sold on Etsy for $14 and shipping, of course. My net profit on these is $12.13, so very happy with that. I know that there's people out there that they will take clip-on earrings and they can remake them into studs, but there are people that still wear clip-ons. So just so you know, if it's a beautiful vintage signed clip-on earring, don't pass it, because there are still people that will wear them. So okay, this was a nice surprise as well. I got this year on June the 3rd for $3. It is this awesome hand-painted ceramic mid-century ashtray. Look at that, isn't that cute? Just so cute. A lot of people they use these for little trinket dishes nowadays. I've seen where some painters will use these to put their little paintbrushes in. I mean, I would hate for that to happen on this just because of the paint. It's so pretty. But anyway, this sold for $24 on Etsy. My net profit after fees and cost of goods is $16.04. So not a bad sale. I'm really happy that this sold so fast. and it is just going out in this box. I'm just reusing an old box someone gave me, and gonna get this wrapped up and out the door as well. So yeah, that's my 6 sales. One was technically early this morning, but I am super happy with that. And I hope the rest of the day just kind of goes like that. We'll see. We'll see how the rest of the day goes. But that's the one thing right now. It's just really inconsistent. Even with, posting and stuff, I've posted 2 items for sale this morning already. And it has been nice just to have a day off and wake up slow. I've woke up the last 2 mornings early and exercised, and so my body is feeling it today. So I was like, I'm gonna let myself sleep in and just kind of piddle around and do things, and do a little bit of laundry, things like that today. So I'm trying to keep it kind of low pace, but I know I have to get working on this garage. So have a good day. I will hopefully see you tonight, and take care.